All right, let's get into it. We all think we know our alphabet, right? It's something we use every single day. But what if I told you that the Serbian alphabet, something so familiar to so many, might be hiding an incredible secret right in plain sight? A secret that challenges the very first thing we ever learn about it.
I mean, it's a simple question, isn't it? Is A or A in Cyrillic really the first letter? We've all been taught that it is, from day one. But what if that's not the whole story?
What if the real symbolic beginning is actually buried much deeper in the alphabet? There's this recent, and let me tell you, very intriguing theory that suggests we should be looking at our 24th letter, Y. Yeah, you heard that right. And this is where our whole investigation really kicks off.
Now, to understand why this is such a shocking idea, we first have to go over what we think we know. So let's do a quick recap of the official story of the Serbian alphabet. You know the drill. We have 30 letters, with each one representing a single sound. It was all reformed back in the 19th century by the brilliant Vuk Karadžić. His principle, write as you speak, read as it is written, is absolutely legendary. And we know the alphabet's roots go all the way back to the 9th century and the first Slavic script, Glagolitic. It all seems so clear-cut, doesn't it?
But this is where the story takes a very sharp turn. Because right in the middle of all this well-documented history, a fringe theory has popped up that's as unbelievable as it is fascinating.
So here's the theory in a nutshell. It claims that U isn't just a letter, it's a key. Proponents say it's the true symbolic start of the alphabet, a kind of placeholder for some ancient lost knowledge. The whole idea is that its position as the 24th letter wasn't an accident, but a deliberate, even mystical choice.
And the stakes here are actually pretty high. If this were true, it wouldn't just be a fun fact. It could force us to completely reevaluate how we understand the language itself, maybe even search for hidden meanings in ancient texts. It's a really compelling thought, but is it a factual one?
Okay, this is where we have to put our detective hats on. As tempting as a good mystery is, it's time to separate the exciting speculation from the hard historical facts. Let's see what the evidence really tells us.
Let's just put the claims up against the facts. The theory says U is a secret beginning. Well, the fact is, the Cyrillic alphabetical order is based directly on the Greek alphabet, where alpha is first. The theory claims the number 24 is some kind of mystical key, but Vuk Karadžić's reform was an incredibly practical, scientific project. There is simply no historical record of him being interested in numerology or mysticism at all.
And the timeline really confirms this. The journey of our script started way back in 863 AD with Cyril and Methodius. Over the next 1,000 years, it evolved, it adapted, it was refined. U always had its place as a sound, but never as a secret starting point. The story here is one of slow, practical evolution, not hidden codes.
Vuk's work was just a masterful piece of linguistic engineering. He kept 24 letters from the old script, sure, but he also threw out a whole bunch that were no longer used. And most importantly, he invented 6 brand new letters for unique Serbian sounds like J, Che, Ja, and Ya. His goal was absolute clarity and phonetic perfection, not embedding secret messages. So if the facts are so clear, then why does a theory like this even exist in the first place? The answer tells us something pretty fascinating about ourselves. We are just drawn to a good mystery. Humans are natural pattern seekers. We just love the idea of having some kind of secret knowledge, of finding a deeper meaning that everybody else has missed. It's why conspiracy theories and myths can be so enduring. Let's be honest, the idea of an ancient secret hiding in our alphabet is way more romantic than a story about practical linguistic reform.
And while that desire for mystery is completely natural, it is so important to ground our understanding in what we can actually demonstrate. The real story, as we're about to see, is arguably even more impressive than the myth.
Because the true genius of the Serbian alphabet isn't hidden at all. It's right there on the surface, plain as day, in its elegant and incredibly powerful design. This is it. This is the real secret, the real philosophy. Write as you speak and read as it is written. This simple sentence from Vuk Karadžić was nothing short of revolutionary. It democratized literacy and created a system of just breathtaking simplicity and power. Let's break down its real superpowers. 1. It is almost perfectly phonetic, which is a rare feat among world languages. 2.
One letter equals one sound, always. No exceptions, no guessing games. And 3, this precision makes it crystal clear and incredibly easy to learn. That isn't a myth. That's a measurable linguistic marvel. 30 letters, 30 sounds. The beauty is in that perfect one-to-one relationship, a system designed for absolute clarity, not for codes.
Ultimately, the real value of the alphabet isn't some fabricated mystery. The true treasure is its proven history and its incredible power as a tool for clear communication. Now that's a legacy that's far more valuable than any secret.
And that leaves us with a final thought. Instead of searching for mysteries where there are any, maybe the real challenge is to appreciate the incredible, often overlooked genius that's hidden in the clarity and simplicity of the things we use every single day. What other marvels are we taking for granted?